Hey, what's up, guys? So, here is a story time that's been long overdue. I guess this is like the most popular videos to do, so figured I'd do it. I guess sooner than later. Now, what I'm gonna try to do, I have to look back to see what stories I've already told because I don't even remember. But I'll try to put out one as much as I can. Maybe once a month, maybe less than that. But if I don't have any interesting stories to tell, man, I can't do nothing about that. So I'm gonna have to dig deep, see what stories I'm gonna have to share with you guys. But I do have one story today. I want I want to. Oh man, I want to share with you guys. And now, this actually happened really recent. Like this happened. So what I'm about to tell you happened New Year's Eve last month. And now, before I tell you this, I just want you guys to know that none of this was my fault. This was it just happened. Stuff like this happens, I guess, and there's nothing I could do about it. But so, anyways, what had happened was, New Year's Eve. I was coming back from work, and I was coming back home. I was boosted. I don't even know what day New Year's Eve was, but whatever day it was, I was boosted because, I got off of work, New Year's Eve, I'm gonna chill, so, I'm driving home, and as I'm driving in the neighborhood, I'm like so close to my house, like I'm like a stoplight away from, stop sign away. I just had to go to the stop sign, make a right. My house is right there. So I'm driving, jamming out some tunes, and I gotta drive up this hill right before to get to my house, this road in the neighborhood, and when you get up, as soon as you kind of get up this hill, it kind of goes down a little bit, and that's where the stop sign is at. So I'm pretty much already up the hill, and then, I'm about to hit the stop sign, and I can kind of see it, and I'm kind of driving normal. I don't think I was driving fast, but I'm driving regular normal speed or whatever. I wasn't driving slow as hell, but driving, hit up the hill, see the stop sign. So I'm like in the process of, I'm about to start hitting the brakes to kind of slow down to hit the stop sign, but I haven't hit the brakes yet. But as I'm coming up this hill, dude, and I've finished coming up this hill, I swear to you, out of nowhere, I'm driving, and I look to my, there's houses, because I'm in the neighborhood, and I see this little ass dog on the right, and dude, it was like, I swear, everything happened in like 1 second, dude. It was like that. And so what happened was, I'm driving, and I see this dog kind of running towards my car, but he's like on my right side, but he's in like some yard, but he's little ass dog running towards my car, and I see it, and within a second, for some random ass reason, this dog jumps right in front of my car, and I'm not saying he jumped right in front of my front right tire, and I'm looking at this dog, and I see this dog, his dog's and just fucking hops, and all I see him is just disappear, and dude, within a second, I'm like, oh shit, dude, I fucking hit this shit out this dog. My car went, pah, bam, I was like this, and I hit, I was hitting the brakes like shit, dude. I was like, as soon as I was like, this does not just happen. All I could hear was this dog crying, dude. My car just rammed into this, ran over this little ass dog. Dude, I was, oh my gosh, I sat there, I was like, shit! Are you serious? I could just hear this dog was just crying. I was like, oh my god. And the thing that was even worse, it was the owner. The owner was like some kid. The kid was probably like 11. And that kid was probably like 12 or 13 or something. Some Spanish kid. And like, when I ran over his dog, I was like, doosh! Because I hit the brakes and the dog just ran into my tires. Bam! And I hit my brakes and I look and I see the kid and the kid is all like shocked. He's all like, he's like, and he like runs to my car. Dude, I get out of my car and I swear, dude, I didn't know what to expect. Like, I could just hear this dog crying. It was like, dude, honestly, I thought the dog was like paralyzed. I was going to find the dog paralyzed from the bottom down. And his like upper part is still intact and his upper part's still moving, but his legs are all fucked up. And I thought he was just going to be like, his face was going to be gone, and his legs were going to be in one place. I was like, shit. But when I got out the car, the kid had already grabbed the dog. So I didn't get to see the dog when he was under the car. The kid had grabbed the dog, and he like held it in his arms like this. The kid was like crying, dude. The kid was like, he's all scared and shit. And he had the dog, and the dog was crying. But like when he held him up like this, the dog stopped crying, but the dog looked fine. Like, since it was a little dog, it's been held like this. And the dog just looked at me. And I told the kid, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, dude, but like, I was like, dude, why'd your dog jump in front of my car, dude? I saw the dog's face, too. The dog looked like he was staring at my right tire. And he jumped right in front of my car out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And the kid, he was like, oh, he was just crying and shit. And like the dog stopped crying and stuff, and I looked at it. It didn't look like it was in bad shape. You know what I mean? I mean, he didn't let it walk, so I couldn't tell. But I'm pretty sure, like that dog was like, something had to be broken, dude. Either the legs or the ribs. I mean, dog, my tire went over this motherfucking like, like poosh. My car like hot, dude. Like I hit a speed bump. But what was random was like, so the kid was there, grabbed his dog. But there was a woman in a car, which I think was his mom. And, he went to go talk to his mom, and the mom just sat there in the car. Like, I was like, oh, this bitch about to come out and start cussing me out or something. But nah, she just stood there. She wasn't even shocked or anything, and the kid was just crying out. And I told the kid, I looked under my car. I was like, dude, was your dog chasing a ball under my car or something? He's like, oh, nah. I was like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I did, dude, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? What do you do in that situation? You know what I mean? The kid was like, it's okay, man. He's all crying. It's okay. He like takes the dog inside the mom's car and they dip. But the kid was on a scooter and he left his scooter in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? He didn't have the dog in a leash. The kid had a leash, but the dog wasn't on it. And his little ass dog. So, dude, I felt so bad. I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, this dog's dead. If they didn't take it to the vet or whatever, the dog's dead, dude. I'm dead serious. Like, that dog needed to go to the hospital, dude. That dog is, like, done. You know what I mean? And, like, they probably didn't take it because that shit's expensive. And I'm not going to be flipping the bill for that shit. That shit's not my fault, man. Put your dog on a fucking leash, dude. You know what I mean? Shit. But yeah, man, I ran into that joint. And what's even well, I don't know if it's funny, but so the little dog was a little white dog. And when I was, like, rolling out, I looked and there was a freaking a skid mark of white, dude. So like, cause I mean the dog came out of nowhere and I was going regular speed, but like he came out of nowhere. I hit the brakes super fast. So what I'm guessing is my tire ran this dog over and somehow my right tire dragged this dog like this long, dude. Like the skid mark was like this long of white. I think it's still there too. Fucking this fur or his skin is like, dude, burned rubber on that dog. But what I think happened was, like a couple of weeks ago, my next door neighbor came by and was telling me, knocked on my door and was like, hey, your dog is loose and out in the streets and it's running. Because I have a dog that looks very similar to the dog I fucking hit. And my next door is, yo, your dog, I've been following it. And then I was like, oh, for real? But it turns out my dog was in the house. So it wasn't my dog. And then she ended up following it, and she came back and told me that, yeah, I followed it, and you know, and it just kept running away, and you know, and then she said like some kid and some woman in a car came and grabbed it and picked it up and rolled out. So what I from all that what I think happened was this dog be running away. So it probably ran away. The kid probably was on a scooter trying to chase this dog down, and then his mom was probably in the car driving, so when he did get the dog, they could just drive back. But I guess in the process, so what I think was I'm driving, and then fucking the dog's running away from the kid, and I guess the dog wasn't paying attention and just ran towards my car and jumped right in front of my tires, and that's when I went, POW! Damn, right, ran over this jump, POW! But dude, it was like the most, dude, I was like, shit, I was like, nah, fuck. Kamakazie dog, dude. It was just, dude, it happened in a split second, dude. I still remember everything. Like, I see this dog jump in front of my car. And it's just so rare because it looked like the dog wanted, it looked like he was looking at my tires, like there was something on my tires, and he just wanted it, he just jumped. And I just ran over this giant fucking dog. So, I don't know, man. I haven't seen him in the neighborhood, so the dog's probably dead, dude. Fuck that. So, now, there's probably a moral to this story, but I don't know what it is, but I guess don't drive fast, but I wasn't driving fast like that, but I guess I told my mom about it, and one thing she's mentioned was like, you know what, you're so lucky that wasn't a kid that you fucking ran over, dude, because sometimes kids, they'll just, you know what I'm saying, they'll run across the street, not even look. So, you know, you're lucky that was a dog and not a kid, because dude, if that was a kid, over. My life is over. If I would have ran over a kid, and let's, you know, thank God, but let's just say, you know, I hurt a kid pretty bad, or even killed a kid, dude, it's over. Like, my life would have been like, within a second, my life would have changed. Done. Not the same anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you think about it, it's just a regular day. I'm coming back from work, New Year's Eve, bam! Run over a kid? Thank God it was a kid. It wasn't a kid, it was a dog instead. Fucking dog, dude. So, I mean, I feel bad, but, you know what I'm saying? Don't look at, you know, I don't want you guys thinking I'm like some animal cruelty dude or whatever. I felt bad, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what to do. And the kid, you know, he knew it wasn't my fault, man. That's why he was like, it's okay, man. It's okay. I told him, yo, dude, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't know what to do. I mean, what would you have done in that situation? An idiot would have been like, I can take it to the vet. I'll pay for it. Nah, fuck that shit. That's the last thing I would have said. Tell that dog to walk it off. He can walk it off, dude. Nah, hell no. Vets, man, that shit's just as expensive as yourself going to the doctor, man. Fuck that. I mean, it's, you know, it's unfortunate, but dude, keep your dog on a leash, man. So then motherfuckers like me don't be coming up and running them over with my car. But anyways, yeah, that was a story. That was the most craziest recent story that's happened. I've told some people, like some of my friends, and I've told some other people, whatever, and I get like a 50-50, like, no, actually, I get more of like, so, you know, I tell people, like, I was like, oh, dude, you won't believe what happened, man, or you want to hear something funny, and like, tell them, and they're like, that's terrible! That's not funny! How could you laugh at that? That's terrible! Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm about to tell my friends, you know, and they're like, what the hell, dude? End the conversation, I don't want to hear it! I'm like, are you serious, dude? I'm like, yeah, dude, that's not funny, dude. That's not cool. Except for one friend. I had one friend that was like, I told him, like, yo, dude, I just ran over a dog. He was like, nah, dude, stop playing. I was like, yeah, dude. He starts laughing for real, dude. Oh, man, what the hell? He started laughing. But everybody else was like, I'm thinking I'm going to get like this, you know, like crazy response. Like, oh, for real? That's crazy. What happened? But instead, I get like these looks. They look at me like I did it on purpose, or I was like, or they think I like enjoyed it or some shit. They're like, are you serious? How dare you? Ugh! That's not funny! Oh my gosh! Don't tell me that! I'm sorry! It's a dog! I mean, I like dogs, but come on, man. Like, whatever. Anyway, that was it. That was the story. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen my other story times, check them out. Just go on my channel, type in story time. Bam! List right there. And I'll see what other stories I can come up with. Try to remember. And yeah, try to do as much as I can, guys. Alright? Appreciate you watching. Peace out.